All right, y'all, it's Tracy coming to you today. It's Wednesday, halfway through the week already, with your take on wellness. And I'm going to get down just to the bones of it in terms of our wellness framework at Hippo Social Club, and really built on the vision and just kind of how I live my life. And that's going to come to the pillars. You'll hear me refer to them as anchors sometimes. You'll also hear me refer to them as the roots. Okay, they all kind of lean into the same thing of fuel, movement, and connection. And as I still come back from travel, even though I'm home and I'm rested, I'm a few days removed of getting unpacked and all the things, I still find that I'm in a state of recalibration. I talked about that last week when I first arrived in Fargo, North Dakota, of how being disrupted by waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning and how leaning into exercise, even though it looked different than what I normally do, it was exercise in a way to recalibrate me, to just kind of reset and get me ready for that week that was coming to me. Now I'm coming to you post-travel. It's Wednesday, and now I'm back to regular routines. I'm in my environments that support me. I am back in those communities that also nourish me, but finding that I'm still a little bit tired. And so I am going to come to you today of how do we utilize the pillars of fuel, movement, connection to be able to start to build, to design a protocol or a wellness rhythm or a prescription for wellness that is going to continue to support you and support me as I continue to find my way back to complete balance. So all we need to do here today, and you could do it with me or you could do it outside of this video, is maybe even write down the word fuel, movement, and connection. I feel that everything has to work in balance with one another, and it's those three pillars that will always help me to be able to determine where I am deficient, where I am overnourished, where I am balanced, and there's always one that will come up to center stage as the focus. And for me, out of the three, it's going to be fuel. So I'm really regimented in my routines and my lifestyle. But when it comes to food, when I'm in a different environment, sometimes that is the first thing or it's the hardest thing to stay on track with. So knowing that I traveled, we were stuck at an airport for, my God, hours upon hours, and I needed to eat, knowing that I had a couple meals where I had to just react to the situation and the environment that I was in. So that looked like some ultra processed foods. And also knowing that is contributing to me feeling kind of lazy, kind of bloated, kind of not motivated, because I believe that when I eat well, I perform well. When I eat foods that are gonna inflame me, like breads and sugars and fast foods, I know that that's also gonna have a direct impact on my physical body, and that shows up as not being motivated, kind of being a little bit lazy and procrastinating. So that's where I'm going to focus today. And so what does that look like on the fuel side of things? Well, for me, it's just putting the guardrails back up. So I know that I'm back in my environment. There's not food in this house that will tempt me, because I am very intentional with creating environments that are going to support my wellness. That looks like I'm still in a cycle of fasting. That looks like I stop eating at 7. I don't break my fast until at least noon the next day. Those two things alone are going to be able to be just enough to bring me back to a place of food is fuel, and that's it. And it's that simple. But know that I got here after years of trying other things, of doing different things, of willpower, of just trying to will my way through it, or trying to undo my mistakes from my yesterdays. I don't do that anymore. I give myself grace and I adjust, and then I give myself a day to slip, but I don't slide. That looks like the guardrails going back up. My focus is on the fuel pillar, and then tomorrow we will speak to how that highlighted pillar branches out into the 5 nourishment branches, and how that also will support your wellness prescription and protocol. So, where do you feel nourished? Where do you feel deficient? What pillar is going to be highlighted for you tomorrow? And when we come back I will give those examples of how you work off of that pillar that is chosen and spotlighted for you to be able to create a wellness rhythm and prescription that is going to support the version of you that is going to take you to the version of yourself that you feel best. I'll talk to you later.